Let's make sure we're all set up this morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. As always, thanks for watching Common Sense Fishing. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. I know probably not going to be a lot of people on today. So if you do make it on, chances are you're going to win in the giveaway. We're going to keep this one short and sweet for y'all. It's Memorial Day. Hope everybody is having a great time out at the lakes, the rivers, barbecuing, out at their house, whatever you're doing. Hopefully you're doing it with friends and family. You're not by yourself, and you're having a good time. I also want to take a moment before we jump in, just a kind of moment of silence to respect all the fallen soldiers who've given their life for us to be able to have these freedoms and do these fun things, because that's what Memorial Day is about. Everyone kind of thinks of it as the unofficial start of summer and party time, but there's also a much more deeper meaning behind this holiday, obviously, is to give thanks to those who have served and lost their life in service to this country. So we'll take a few seconds. And thank you. So now we had 3 winners that I got to get your guys' stuff to. So I got a hold of Mario. So with, I think, Let's Get It Fishing or Mario's Fishing, I think he won twice. And then we got Set the Hook and James David. I believe, hey, Ronald, how's it going? I believe James David, I may still have your information. So if you see this, James David, make sure you get a hold of me on Facebook. Get me your information again. That way I can get all your guys' prizes sent out. Set the Hook. If you also see this, please get me your information so I can get your prizes set out. I've had 4 giveaway winners I need to get their stuff to, and it's just been such a hectic last 6 months. There's no excuses. I have honestly, in the last 5 weeks, had no days off, and I had to force myself to take those 3 days off to go up to Clear Lake. And after that, still no days off, and I don't think I'm going to have any for the time being. I'm working today as well. A little bit later, I got to go up to the mountains and fix an air conditioner and go to Madera, go to like an old person's home, fix their air conditioner. And I'm going to be running around crazy this week. So I got to find some time to get another fishing trip in. We're going to try to do at least once a week, at least once every 2 weeks, go out and do like a fishing trip and just go hammer the lake and do some great videos for you guys. Unfortunately, I lost day 1 at Clear Lake. Stupid SD card. Probably pulled it out wrong or something. Pulled out. And lost the memory on it. I had to format the disc. So just cost, that was all of Clear Lake day 1. Like 30 fish, a 6-pounder. A lot of fun. And at least I got day 2 and day 3. So for you members, day 3 is out. It'll be coming for everybody else soon. And Ronald, again, nice to see you on. Hopefully we get some more people on today. We're going to have a giveaway. I'm going to give a Bass Pro Shop gift card away. And then what I want to do is make sure that before the end of the show, I would like the winner of the giveaway, please reach out to me through Facebook or email or whatever, so we can get your information put down. I got a little whiteboard right here. I want to get everybody their stuff. So I got a ton of jigs and some gift cards we got to send out. Now, another thing is, if you're local, if you're in the area, I'm going to probably be doing a barbecue meet and greet. Well, I am going to be doing one, but I'm probably going to be setting it up here in like the next 2 weeks. We're talking mid-June. So in summer, excuse me, that way, everybody's this kids are out of school, stuff like that. So summer, hopefully people have time to make it out. We don't want to wait too late into the summer where it's going to be 110 and it's going to be brutal. Looking to do it in 80, 90 degree weather, hopefully. And I want to pick a place probably centrally located that's easier for more people to show up to, maybe the Delta, maybe Eastman, something like that. So leave a comment below. Let me know, where would you like to see the barbecue meet and greet? So we're going to do a Common Sense Fishing barbecue meet and greet where we're going to meet up. We'll have some beers, waters, and food. We'll have, some giveaways and prizes. We're going to have some games, kind of like what we did last time, but we're going to try to do it a little bigger. We'll have some music. And then we'll get out on the lake and we'll have some fun fishing either before and after the meet and greet. So last meet and greet went all right. You know, we had a good time, but I would like for the next one to be a lot much more bigger and fun. So hopefully, you know, we had a good little turnout last time, but hopefully we can get a big turnout this time. Duluth, Georgia, right? Oh yeah, it's always good to see you on, Ronald. I want to go take a trip out south and to the East Coast to go visit some friends and just get out and do some fishing soon. Next year, next 6 months or year. I got to take a breather. I think I want to take like a trip to Texas. So I got some friends in the East Coast and South that I want to see too. So maybe head out towards like West Virginia. There's also been looking at maybe moving, you know, in the next few years and, you know, selling everything and going out a certain way. I'm not sure, but, you know, checking out some different parts of the country. But that's just all like pipe dream stuff. But you never know. It could become reality if California gets crazy enough with heating and air conditioning. It's just so tough here. But I'm getting super, super busy. So it might get to a point where I can't leave, right? I make too much money and I'm kind of stuck staying. So we'll see. But anyways, like I said, I'm thinking about doing the meet and greet at the California Delta, Eastman, something down here in the Central Valley. I wish you could make it, brother. I tell you what, depending on the cost, I mean, you know, I might do something where I'd fly. I'm not that big yet, though. I mean, I wish the channel was bigger. I wish I could get out there, do some more fishing and catch some monsters, just grow the channel, get more viewers and stuff where it actually be kind of worth it. We'll do a giveaway where I'll fly somebody down here for like a day or two to fish with me and we'll do a video. So, you know, but I need to set up a legit actual business so that I have insurance and I have everything to cover my butt, and that it's done correctly. But it would be nice to do that, you know, to fly someone down for a day, and then just go out and just smash them. I like the Delta or New Maloney's, Don Pedro, or even go to like come down for like 2-3 days and go on a spree and hit like Clear Lake, the Delta, and either New Maloney, something like that. Just do like the 3 best lakes in Northern and Central California. That'd be pretty cool. So I'm looking at, you know, I would like to do some videos too like that, or also some hidden gems. Go hit up some places like Los Manos Creek Reservoir. There's a couple lakes I can't even say their name because they have monster double digits in them. And people would be super pissed off if you told where they're at. Like I know a place that's like cheating where it's hard to catch them, but it's just filled with double digits. It's just 10, 12 pounders, 15 pounders swimming around like it ain't nothing. And I mean a lot. But the only way to fish this lake is you have to live there or own a piece of property. You cannot visit and fish. Well, you can from shore, I think. But you cannot drop a boat in unless you live there or own property. So you can't just rent an Airbnb and come in and bring your boat. You can't visit and bring your boat, and you can't like finagle your way in. So what you have to do is know somebody who lives there or owns property, or invest and buy some property there. Now this lake is so badass. I was the first one of my friends to ever fish it. I'm the first one of my buddies that ever even knew this lake existed. And I'm not going to say where it's at or what its name is, but I got a monster out of there, lost a monster, and seen pictures that blew my mind, and seen fish that blew my mind. And so let's just say that yeah, I knew that place was worth it. Now you can go up there and buy a piece of property, a small little lot for like $5 grand, 10 grand. And then there's homeowners association dues, and then boom, you're in. And I know some bass guys that are wealthy enough, they would do it in a heartbeat. And if guys really found out how good this lake is and how many monsters there are in it, without a doubt, you would have guys from all over the United States, I kid you not, buying properties here, little pieces of land just to get into fish. And all you got to do is come and fish it 2, 3, 4 times a year, and it's worth it. That's just how nuts it is. It's insane. Like I thought about doing it. My homie, one of my friends did it. He bought a property out there, did all that. and I wanted to do it first. And then now that I wanted, like, now that I've seen him do it, I kind of want to do it even more. And he's like, it's like I'm copying. I'm like, dude, I'm the one that told you about this lake. What are you talking about? Like, goodness. Like, but you know me, you guys all know me. I'd buy a piece of property out there and I couldn't help but do a video catching a couple double digits or holding two 12-pounders up. Damn, right? A 10 and a 12 or something like that. That's going to get attention. And someone's going to know that lake based off the shoreline or and houses and stuff. And then it's game over. So it's like, he's actually right. Like, if I go fish, I'm not taking my GoPro. Like, I can't bring you guys along. I could take some photos. That's how this lake is. There's not many lakes like that left in the damn world, because anytime someone finds out that there's actually monsters like that there, everyone comes to get their chance at a double digit. And then with all that pressure, fishing gets shitty. You think of these lakes when guys catch 4, 5, 10-pound bass in a day, they may be really good at catching those bass, and they're probably using glide baits and swim baits while you're throwing jigs and doodling your worm, right? So they're going to have more of a high likelihood of catching a double digit anyways. But to go to a lake where you can even have that possibility means that that lake's got to be really, really good. And as soon as people start blasting videos about that, I mean, the lake starts sucking, you know. Clear Lake, I mean, it's huge, it's pressured, and it's pounded. And you see monsters still coming out of it constantly. It's such a big lake. It's the bass factory. Yet at the same time, it just seems like the fishery's gone downhill. Especially the last 20 years, you've had a couple of massive die-offs where like half the freaking population in the lake probably died. And you just have so many tournaments there every other day. There's a small boat club tournament every day on that lake, and there's big tournaments like every weekend or every other weekend. It's insane. So yeah, it's crazy. So I mean, you know, I want to go out and fish some little known lakes, but I don't want to blow them up, if you know what I mean. But I'm not even that big a channel. If I was like Milliken or something, you know, I had 500,000 subs or a bunch, you know, like Lake Fork guy, and I was going out to those little Alabama little ponds or lakes, or going out to them Texas little lakes and blowing them up. Yeah, people want to kill you. You know what I mean? Same thing here. You have people that hate you. They've even raged at you. And you're never going to make everyone happy. That's why I try to focus on fishing just popular known water. But I do want to do a couple of little known ones, especially like the Army Corps of Engineer lakes, because those are also known for being brutally tough but having monsters, like Lake Eastman, Pine Flat, Success, you know, stuff like that. And go around and fish all the Army Corps of Engineer lakes and hopefully put some monsters in. Anyways, I'm going to pull up the giveaway wheel, and if Ronald, you're still here with me, then you're probably going to be the only. Let me pull up the wheel of names. So I appreciate you guys hanging out today. I know it is a holiday, so I figured I'd do something for everybody because I'm hanging out in between calls. I got to go run up to up by Lake McClure, actually. I was thinking about taking my boat, but it's like it's Memorial Day weekend. There's going to be a bajillion bass fishermen and even more jet skiers, wake boaters, and everybody else and their mama. And the shoreline is going to be filled with people fishing. You have to go hide. There'll be waves everywhere. It just is going to be, yeah, not my cup of tea right now. I like fishing Tuesday through Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You get everybody, leave you alone. You had enough time since the weekend passed for the fish to kind of not be all lockjaw or pressurized still. So you skip Monday. Tuesday, those fish have had a decent enough break, you know, Sunday-ish maybe, but they've had at least Monday with nobody messing with them too much. So Tuesday, you're going to have, you know, my opinion, that's just like premier bite in the week in most fisheries. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, with probably Wednesday being the best. It's been enough time since Saturday, Sunday that those fish have healed. They'll bite again. The ones that have been spooked or pressurized, they'll bite again. And they'll usually do it much quicker than that. But it's been a long enough time that even the ones that were caught and weighed in Saturday can bite again by then. And then The closer you get to the next Saturday, i.e. Thursday, Friday, the more you got fishermen, anglers starting to put pressure on the lake. So Wednesday is just that really sweet spot that, I like to go fishing on a Wednesday, tell you what. So speaking of which, I might want to just take this Wednesday off and go fishing. I've got a big install that I'm going to be doing. So I can kind of block. You guys will see me out on the water. I'm also going to be right up by Lake Tulik doing an install. So I'm probably going to drag my boat up there, and I might take a day off here and there and go hit the lake. So right now, let's get into some fishing tips and tricks before we do the giveaway. It is post spawn. You might have some late spawners still, definitely. You're going to have a lot of post spawn fish, a lot of fry garters, a lot of small bass, but a lot of hungry females. So what's going to be working right now? Bluegill, bluegill, bluegill. Bigger baits like bluegills just get smashed and destroyed. You're going to want to be fishing a little bit deeper if you're bottom bouncing, but not too deep. Most of the fish are going to be top water, though. They're going to be moving around, active. Cover water. Don't fish too slow. And use things like reaction, like crankbaits, jerk baits, and top water. If you're bottom bouncing, I'd be sticking with a jig. If you're finesse fishing, at worst, I wouldn't be throwing anything smaller than a Nico rig or Ned rig with probably a 6-inch. Like Ned rig, a Cinco or something like that, and work them a little faster. Obviously, you don't need to crawl things. This isn't the winter. A lot of the fish aren't going to be directly on the bottom unless they're still in spawn mode or near that, or they're hanging out in shade or temperature wise, or that's where the food's at. But most of the time they're out and they're going to be moving around. So like crankbaits, top water, jerk baits. If you get some wind pickup, some spinner baits. This will also be a certain time and a little bit later from now. When it gets hotter and hotter, the fish are going to start pulling out offshore. That's when you're going to be, hey, Ray, nice to see you on. That's when you're going to be able to get them on things like LV 500s, spoons, flutter spoons, that summer bite, right, where they could be over 300 feet of water and they may be 50 or 60 feet down. And you drop a LV 500 through them and fire them up, and it might be a school of 3 to 5 pounders. So a lot of fun stuff. They can be really tough at this time of year. As soon as if you're a bottom bouncer, if you're the guy that's always throwing a jig or a worm, this time of year can get real tough for you unless you're fishing at night. Nighttime, as soon as the water warms up, when it's nighttime, and almost most of the times of the year, those fish pull right up shallow. So if it's night, you want to fish 20 feet or shallower and focus in 1 inch of water down to, maybe 8 to 10. But there'll be fish that pull in and out that also they move around. So crankbaits, spinner baits at night, they'll be suspended. They will not always be on the bottom, but they will be closer to shore so that you can take things like jigs and bottom bouncers and cover shoreline and get nice fish, big fish, little fish, whatever, but get lots of fish. And then you can also pull out off of, or, stay in that same area, but get your lure off the bottom, throw a crankbait, throw a spinner bait, like my double digit that I got at Don Pedro on a cold-blooded deep dive and 20-foot crankbait about, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning or so, when me and Doug were out there fishing, and that thing just barely ticked my crankbait, but I knew it was a bite. And oh man, that was one epic fight. And I knew it was a double digit the second it hooked, so I didn't want to hit record. So I only recorded after I got the fish landed because I knew it was a bass. I knew it was a monster, and I wasn't going to do anything to jeopardize that fish. So last double digit I got was at night, within 20, 30 feet of shore, but suspended, probably about 20 feet deep, over about 30 feet deep of water. So 20 feet down, over 10 feet off the bottom. If I would have been using a bottom bouncer, would have never got that fish. So this time of year, try a lot of different things until you find what works. Then when you find what works, just beat the shit out of them and cover water until that bite changes, and then cycle through until you find out what works and just cover water. When you find where there's good fish, big fish, that they like to also hover and stay in an area. So go through it and come back and make multiple passes. And you may be able to pull, I've pulled 100 fish almost out of a small area. We pulled 56 fish out of an area the size of like a car in a bass pond one time, me and my buddy. And then just the other, month ago or so, pulled like 40 bass out of a small area up at Temperance Creek in McClure. So sometimes a small area will hold a ton of fish. So let's just get this giveaway going on here real quick, so we don't make everyone, miss their Memorial Day fun. So if you're dropping in and you don't have a chance to kind of hang out the whole time I'm doing my live stream, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section giveaway, and we're going to go ahead and put your name in the wheel of names. I'll record it and we'll do our giveaway. And like I said, we got James David as a winner. Mario, you're a winner, I believe, twice, so I got to get you two. And then Set the Hook. So those three guys, yes, they won in the past, and no, I haven't been able to get them their stuff yet, but it's sitting right here, and I actually do have a couple of days with some breathing time here now this week, so I'm going to ship everything off. So I'm going to do today's giveaway. Everybody will get all their stuff. And a big thank you to the whole fishing community for supporting. So Ray, we got you in here. We're going to put you on the giveaway wheel. Ronald, he's been hanging out this morning, but I don't know if he's still in. Shows that we got some people in here. Smash the like button if you guys get a chance. If you're watching, comment giveaway, and we'll put you on the giveaway wheel so that we can get you a prize. Now I'm checking everything on my other stuff. Oh, my Costco card was $1.99. Hey, Ronald. Nice. Let's put you down then. Looks like it might be a 50-50 day, huh? I don't care if we have 2, 3, 4, 5 people, or we have 20, 30 people, or even more on the live stream. I like hanging out. I apologize for being gone for so long. We're going to try to make sure, I'm going to try to balance my life out a little better. I've been burning myself out, like just work so damn hard because I'm trying to make my business successful. And gets to a point where I got to maintain my sanity, so I need to go fishing. And then I like doing this. The fishing community here has been awesome. I don't want to leave you guys hanging, and I like sharing the tips, tricks, information, and the brotherhood of the community. So I like hanging out and doing meet and greets and, having fishing trips with the guys. You guys are pretty cool. And I've even with the gals, I've had a couple of female subscribers I've gone fishing with. Shout out to them. So, we've done some videos. We've gone out to the Delta, so, and I love taking the kids fishing, putting them on fishing trips. I'm not a guide. Don't want to ever. I don't want to get paid to fish. Just take the fun out of it. I just like fishing. I like taking people, and I don't want to take money from guides, like Cook or Ostrander or others. And maybe I'm not even that good enough to yet, but even if I do ever become the kind of that successful, I wouldn't want to do that, Hey, be more if you guys want. Let me know. I'll put you in the giveaway. Yeah, no problem. Right now, there's still probably going to be fish on beds. So what I usually will do entire videos on fishing tips and tricks for certain stuff. But if you're kind of new, or even if you're really old at fishing, I think some people forget that there's actually two kinds of major beds that you're going to see in fishing. You're going to see what's called a light bed, where the soil is kind of either dark or medium. And when a fish fans a bed, it creates a light circle. And then there's a dark bed where the soil or the bottom is kind of silty and tan. And then when the fish cleans off the bed, it leaves a dark spot. And so the dark spot beds are the hardest ones to spot sometimes, and sometimes hold the biggest fish. So if you're cruising down the shoreline, you got your glasses on, I recommend a hat too, and you're bed fishing and you're spotting those circular beds. Every once in a while you see big dark circles, fish the dark circles. Sometimes they've got monsters because it's hard to see in the dark circle. It's hard to differentiate the fish from the bed because their colors match up. When you got a light bed and a darker fish on it, it's easier to see that. So the light beds are easy to fish. The dark beds are much harder. You can't see your bait on them as much, and you can't see the fish on them. So if you're fishing a dark bed, another tip is use a white, or it's actually a blue shirt, but use a white bait. Yeah. Use something very light, orange, pink, light, white, so that you can see that bait on the bed. And if the fish picks it up and you see it disappear, you feel anything, you know to set the hook, right? So thanks for hanging out today. Appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to be doing, like I said, a meetup. So we're going to be having like a meet and greet barbecue. I'll announce a date probably here next week. I'm going to pick something out. I'll also put it on Facebook and try to figure out like when, some of the closest friends or people that want to come can actually make it, and try to tailor it around everybody's, like what most people can do. And then we'll try to set it for that date. And boom, we're going to go out and have fun. So thanks everybody for joining. Let me get this going on. So right now I've got Ray and Ronald. Anybody else want to get in on the giveaway? Comment in the comment section giveaway right now, if you will. I'll put you in the wheel of names, and then we'll go ahead and spin this. And that's to get yourself a $25 Bass Pro Shop gift card, and I'll send it to you right away. So I've got a couple packs of jigs, jig sucking lips that we're probably going to throw in there too. Hey, Marco, glad to see you on. So we're going to send out, I have a whole box of jig sucking lips jigs. Let me grab those. Those should be right here. Yep. So we've got a box of jig sucking lip jigs, and most of these are going to be versions of the color that I caught my double digit on with them, which is a peanut butter and jelly color. One of my favorites. There's also some cool things in here that we're going to be included. Is going to be the swing head jigs. So these are like jigs, football head, right? But then they have an open hook worms or hook, so you can put worms and crawdads, whatever you want on them. And they also free move, so they're not like connected. They're not like stuck together. They can, so the hook can free swing. We got some shaky head. We got underspins from them. So jig sucking lips. So we're going to hand out some of that stuff. We're going to give that to our giveaway people. And I'm going to order another batch. So when we do the meet and greet, I'm going to have a bunch of lures to give away as well. So appreciate everybody. Smash the like button if you get a chance. What's up, RC Creative? Good to be on. Thanks for joining today. Good to see you. Well, let's put B More 344 in there. We're doing a giveaway. So if you guys want to get in on the giveaway real quick, make sure you comment giveaway in the giveaway section. I've got, like I said, a bunch of jigs, but we're going to be giving a $25 Bass Pro Shop gift card away. Let me write that down here on the wall, because I've got 3 winners. We got James David. So again, James David, if you see this, get back a hold of me. Mr. Ram Ranch, we got to get you your gift card and your jig sucking lips jigs. Mario, I got you. I got your address. I'm going to be sending your stuff out. We spoke on Facebook Messenger already. Set the hook. Make sure you get a hold of me if you see this, so I can get your information. I'm going to dig through my Facebook messengers and all that stuff to see if I can. But being that I own my own business, I do heating and air conditioning. From the last time we had this giveaway to now, I probably got over 1,000+ messages. So that's why it's so hard. So if I don't get you guys' stuff out right away after you win, it can get buried and can get really tough to re-find your information. So that I apologize for. I'm going to make it right though. Everybody's going to get a little extra stuff. So again, James David and Set the Hook, get a hold of me. Now today's winner, we're shipping your stuff out right away with theirs. So we're going to do a $25 BP gift card plus some jigs. And we'll make sure you guys get that ASAP here, okay? Now, again, it's summertime. Keep those baits moving, folks. Let's get RC Creative on there. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Appreciate you watching. We got 2 likes so far. Let's see if we can get more. So let's, we got RC Creative. Did we put you in there? No, we got to get you in there. So if you just got here, you can go back and rewatch if you'd like. We did some fishing tips for spawn, just a little bit. We did some fishing tips for summer, just a little bit. I talked about the meet and greet and what's been going on, and today's giveaway, you know, and a moment of silence for Memorial Day. And I'm excited to be back, you know. So thanks everybody for supporting the channel. It's only going to get much better from here, you know, as we grow. I can't wait to do bigger and better things. And then as my business, as my heating and air conditioning business grows, it gives me the ability to be more flexible here with more cool giveaways and fun stuff when I can get those days off. So now this meet and greet that I plan on doing is going to be really cool, fun. I want to bring a lot of people. There's going to be music. There'll be more stuff. We're going to have prizes, giveaways. We're going to have games like casting contests. We're going to have like games like, you know, like there's all kinds of just little fun games that we bought from, like, you know, the stores that we set up. Skill orientated stuff, like also cornhole and all kinds of other fun stuff. Some fishing stuff, like I said, casting contests. We'll probably do all kinds of dorky stuff. We're gonna have beer, water there, everything free, so you don't have to pay for anything to show up, come have fun, and it's gonna be a great time. Anyways, with that being said, smash the like button if you guys get a chance again, and let's do this giveaway here. Where's it going to be? Well, I was thinking, Marco, about holding it somewhere more people can make it to, like somewhere around the Delta, or either one of the Central Valley lakes, like Eastman or something. I think the Delta is better because then we can get guys from north can come, the Bay Area can come, and the Central Valley can shoot up that way. We hold it down here in the South Valley or in the, you know, like Eastman, and the guys more up north might have a lot of a harder time making it. So I'm thinking the Delta is probably the best place to have it. It's just you can't do much shore fishing from the Delta, right? Well, I mean, you can, but do I have the wobble heads in 3.0? Yeah, I do. So I have Jig Sucking Lips. You guys should check their stuff out, man. They've got a whole arsenal of stuff, from drop shot stuff. They've got custom swing head jigs. They've got underspins. They've got all kinds of stuff that they make themselves in-house. And I can attest, I've caught double digits on their stuff, you know, and I've caught lots of nice fish on their stuff. So they're a hard, you know, weight hook, you know, hook and weight combo type of lure manufacturer. They don't do any like plastics. They don't do crankbaits. They don't do custom wood or any of that yet. But I don't know if they ever will. But they're great. They're great. They use good hooks. They use good stuff. Now, I would love to see if we can get them partnered with like Spear Point, because Spear Point hooks are really good hooks. If we can start getting Spear Point style hooks with wobble heads, Spear Point style hooks on Ned rigs, you know, stuff like that, I think you're going to increase the fishing game tenfold. But if you take Spear Point hooks and then make a lure out of them, I don't know if that's legal, or, you know, I don't know the laws there or whatnot, but that'd be really cool to be able to see a jig with a Spear Point, a big old fat Spear Point hook. And if you don't know what those are, check them out. Spear Point hooks, that's a fishing tip right there. That's, trust me, worth its weight in gold. The fish, you don't lose them as much. They don't come unpegged. It's crazy. So smash the like button again if you get a chance. We got everybody on the wheel of names. I'm going to read out the names so far. We got Ray, Ronald Roquemore, Marco Houston, B More 344, and RC Creative so far. So if you're didn't hear your name, comment in the giveaway section. Remember, this is live, so if you're watching this afterwards, sorry you missed the giveaway. However, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Smash the like button. Leave a comment too after the video is done, maybe in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I'm always open to constructive criticism. And to anyone out in the YouTube verse, I'm always open to also doing, um, uh, you know, collaborative work. I want to have some guests on. I actually have a fishing buddy who should be here next week. He'll probably join me for the live stream. We got some hilarious stories to tell you. We're going to do a live stream show with my buddy who caught, like, let me add it up really quick. What his bag was. And we'll have a couple of hilarious. I mean, they'll have you piss in your pants. Some of these stories are so funny. But let me add this guy's weight bag up. 46 pounds for 5 bass is what he had. I think it was 45 to 46 pounds. So insane. So we'll tell you guys about that story. You probably heard it before, some of you guys, but he'll be here actually probably sometime tonight or tomorrow, and we'll make sure to get him on the live stream. You'll like him. His name's Mike MP. Oh yeah, Carolina rigs, good technique in the summer too. If the fish are kind of suspended off the bottom, they're down there. Carolina, good winter time and a summertime technique for sure, or even fall. But I'm not big on it in the spring. They're usually just not deep enough to mess with them. And then when they're active enough, you want to stay top water. There's great techniques for when they're on the bottom. There's great techniques for when they're on the top, and great techniques for when they're in the middle. Spinner baits and what you say would be spinner baits and underspins and stuff like that. Kitex, killer for when they're suspended. Jerk baits, killer for when they're suspended, depending on which one you're throwing. 110 plus one's great. I like this 6 to 8 foot diving jerk baits that'll stay down there and suspend. I also love, the ones that go, only 2 or 3 feet, and you use them way more, rapid, movement. And then top water, walk the dog baits, whopper ploppers. Whopper ploppers, just like a buzz bait kind of, is a simple straight in retrieve. They work good as well. Frog for and scummy stuff, right? But I love a good old walk the dog bait. Just the cadence is hard for me to get down with a bait caster, because I fish a spinning reel, a spinning rod. I fish my left hand. It holds the rod, and my right hand reels. And then when I fish a bait caster, when I hold a spinning rod, I hold it with my right and my left hand reels. And when I hold a bait caster, I hold it with my left and my right hand reels. I'm like goofy foot, just like a skateboarder. I'm a goofy foot. So, anyways, those of you guys out there, some of you might be like that. You know what I'm talking about. So some techniques can be harder to master with a different rod, especially if you grew up fishing with a spinning rod and you use bottom bouncers, you use top water, crankbaits, jerk baits. I learned all that with a spinning rod. I could throw anything on a big heavy spinning rod. I could throw a frog with braid. I could throw a big old top water. Crankbaits, spinner baits, I didn't need a bait caster, until you start getting made fun of for not having one because you're poor and all you could afford is Walmart gear. So then, okay, well, I'm going to get some bait casters. And then when I transitioned to it, because of the power and the feel of it, I used it opposite. I like to have my other hand reeling, the stronger hand reeling. And because the bait caster is like flipped upside down, while on a spinning reel, it's down here, bait caster's up here, just holding it felt different and felt weird. So it just felt natural to do one way and the other. So go figure. But Yeah, that's me. So I don't know if you're like that. Let me know in the comment below. A lot of guys fish the same hand though too. Jitterbug. Oh yeah, I haven't thrown one of those in a while. Jitterbugs are great. They have that little dance, a wobble dance, and then you can pause them like a frog, and they sit, and then you can pop them kind of and sit, pop them and sit, and then when you speed walk them, they kind of fly across like a buzz bait in a sense. And they make some jitterbugs. I think they have like little propellers on the back. There's all kinds of different ones. Jitterbugs are cool. I used to throw those in ponds all the time and kill them. Jitterbug was one of my go-to back in the days. Kind of like a old school crankbait was the wiggle wart. Man, and I forgot all about those. A couple of years ago, me and a buddy go fishing. He pulls out like a 9-pounder with the wiggle wart. I'm like, where did you find that thing? He goes, oh yeah. He goes, you didn't forget about the wiggle wart. All right. Anyways, let's get this giveaway going. Smash that like button if you guys get a chance. And let's get this going here. So you guys know the names. We got Ray, Ronald Roquemore, Marco Houston, B More 344, and RC Creative. If you didn't hear your name, let me know now or forever hold your peace because I'm going to jump off. I got to go cook breakfast. And I got to go smash up to the mountains, fix some air conditioners, and then we'll be back either tomorrow or the next day to do a live stream with my buddy Mike. Should be quite entertaining. Don't want to miss that. He's a funny dude, and he'll probably be drunk or at least halfway there, and probably not make too much sense, but a lot of sense. Like he's hilarious. You love him. He's a funny dude, and the two of us together probably be even funnier. Might even get myself in trouble here on YouTube. So let's do this giveaway and get her going. All right, I'm gonna record it for everybody so you guys know I'm not playing no favorites or anything. That way it's always keep things correct. So let's record. We're going to hit the button. And here we go. Bam. Well, congratulations. So you guys. Oh, let's see. Where is it? Sorry. Here. What the hell? There we go. Hard to see, but the winner is Ray. Yeah, it is hard to see on the phone. Sorry about that. It's hard to see. But yeah, the winner is Ray. Congratulations, Ray. I know how to get a hold of you, buddy. We'll get you some your $25 Bass Pro gift card. Thanks everybody for watching, and don't miss next live stream. We're going to be doing it, I believe, Tuesday. So congratulations, Ray, and don't miss the next live stream. It's going to be hilarious. So we got more awesome content coming. I'm going to say congrats. We got a lot more awesome content coming. Don't miss the latest Clear Lake video is out day 3. So members only have early access. And then that's going to be hitting all the subscribers here in a few days. And like I said, I'll be up at Tulik. That's the kind of surprise next. So the next place you're going to see me fishing is Lake Tulik. So I'll be up there in the next couple of days, and wish me luck. Thanks for watching Common Sense Fishing. Catch you guys on the next one. Go Niners, right? Yeah, that's my team. Those are both autographed. Newest collection. Yeah, I've gone overboard. See you guys.